ladies and gentlemen. You're not in Kansas anymore.
To say Avatar was a success is like saying James Cameron's Titanic was just about a boat.
All right, open your eyes.
The movie redefined what blockbusters can earn.
It's at close to $2.9 billion. The original Avatar movie, it's just unbelievable how important that movie was.
13 years later, the Canadian director is welcoming us back.
I went to the studio and I said, let's not just do another movie. Let's swing for the fences.
With a younger group of Na'vi, the indigenous people of Pandora.
I was 6 when it came out, so I didn't see the world change when the first one came out.
But for a film about indigenous people versus the colonizers, this media teacher says audiences today expect more when it comes to inclusion.
If you're working in an Indigenous community, you are partnering with other Indigenous voices in the directing or the editing or the writing choices. You are certainly hiring Indigenous people in Indigenous roles.
The film does feature some Maori actors, such as Cliff Curtis, who based part of his character on his heritage and helped the other actors.
And so you had that to kind of lock in on and kind of
Yeah, because we could just go up to them and say, hey, can you help me with this? Or are we representing your culture properly?
He had the opportunity.
That's not enough for this Indigenous filmmaker. She says her late brother worked with Cameron on environmental causes, and that a true ally could have brought more Indigenous filmmakers on board.
He has a number of different Indigenous friends. He had the opportunity to connect with Indigenous people and get them involved in the making of. And I'm a little disappointed in him for that.
As for Cameron, he's focused on the future. He says he already has plans for 5 more Avatar films. But first, the new one will have to earn $2 billion to break even. Eli Goster, CBC News, Toronto.